Hello friends, I'm working on a 1999 Chevy S10. This is a V6. My issue was that I ended up doing the back brakes. I had a busted up line. As you can tell, right here, I had a busted up line. And I ended up backtracking this thing, you know. I kept bleeding it, no liquid would come out at all. Nothing. It was just bone dry. So I thought maybe something was wrong, maybe I didn't connect something right. So I ended up taking it apart, pressing the brakes, and still no liquid. I went all the way down to where I connected it to the old rusty one, and still nothing. It was bone dry. So I knew it was something with the pump. So if you guys for some reason sorry for my French, if you guys can't get any liquid out of here, out of the valve, and bleed them, it's because two things. This thing is split up in half. There's reservoir. This is your back brakes fluid, and this is your front fluid. See that? I don't know if you can see the little wall right there, right on the left side right there. It goes through that little cut right there and fills this side up. This side right here, and this is your front. So I ended up looking in here, and I was like, you know, I thought, oh, it looked like there was liquid in there, so I didn't even bother. But that was one of my issues, that I was also empty right here, this half. So make sure you have liquid in there. And if that doesn't solve your issue, what you're more than likely to do, is that you're going to have to bleed the front brakes first. That's what I ended up doing, and that ended up working just right. So make sure you bleed your front two calipers. Do it like 5 times. That's what I did on each side. And I think it ended up resetting that valve in here. It's a combination, or they also call it a separation valve, I think it is, right in this here. See this little thing? Yeah, this thing used to stick out way the hell out here before I did that, which that's part of it. But in here, there's a combination valve. You can see it right here, and my sensor's right. The brake light sensor's right there, and that thing was always on, the brake sensor, because that little valve wouldn't go back. So that's what happens. That ends up blocking one of these lines. So you end up, so you don't end up whatever line is leaking, whatever line is losing pressure, so you don't end up using all the liquid up. So that was the issue there. So I ended up bleeding both of these front wheels. So do that, guys, and that should work for you. I know people have had a lot of issues with that, but yeah, once again, this is a V6 Vortex Chevy S10 1999. But another issue people have is that the ABS. If it's not any of those issues, then you have an issue with the ABS. But if you didn't have any issues with the ABS before that, and you ended up doing the lines and this happened, then it's probably more than likely not your ABS. Because if it's your ABS, your back brakes lock up. That's a whole different issue. So it has to do with some chip in here, which you guys can YouTube. But hopefully that helps you guys out. And once again, how I did that, I did it with myself. I just ended up using a breaker bar, pump it like 5-6 times. And yeah, I ended up bleeding the front ones, and then pump the back ones, but don't do it aggressively. Just do it nice and gently, as if you're at a stoplight or whatever. You know what I mean? Nice and gently, 5-6 times, and then put the breaker bar in there, and then just scoot the seat up, and then open it up. I think I just did it right now. We're gonna open this valve up. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. It's a 10mm. I already opened it, but there you go. As you can tell, the liquid ended up coming out. It's all wet. So now I just got that side to bleed, and that should be good. So hopefully this video helped you guys out, because it's a pain in the ass. I'm sure a lot of people get stuck in here. I was just scratching my head and all that. But yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, I'll end up uploading more videos, stuff like this, and nicks and tricks and all that. And I appreciate it. If you want to, you can hit the bell so you can get notified whenever I get new videos. And have a good one, brothers.